Alright, I have a couple things to show off. I got a package from Jeff Moss, and he could just write RJ on there, and somehow it made it all the way out to me. So, kind of a good package. He included some surprises in there, which I always like. So I sent him a Russwin here, and he gave me some blanks for it. He keyed up one of these Sergeants for me, which is cool because I have a second one which came with the lot, and the key works in there one too. This is an LA keyway, and I thought that this little notch was damaged to the keyway. This little notch over here, and actually it's part of the. I'm not sure if you can see it in there. It's part of the keyway. Okay, very good. And he also included one of these WB locks, which I just picked open not too long ago. Kind of difficult to pick open. This thing fell out of it, so I think this is for putting in a gate or something. And now it's locked up again. Very cool lock. Thank you, Jeff. And also included this this other Russwin cylinder here with two different keys, so I'm guessing, and they're not the same, so there's got to be some kind of wafers in there. Very cool. I like the design here. I don't have anything quite like that, so thank you very much, Jeff. So that was from Jeff Moss. Also, I got this lot from eBay. It came with some old lockpicking stuff, or from some kind of locksmith school. This was kind of why I bought it. It had this really cool cylinder in it, which I cleaned up. This is for instructional purposes only, Locksmithing Institute. Unfortunately, the finish came off of the plug when I was cleaning it. It was really corroded in here, but I was able to clean it up. It came with this key. I'm not sure what kind of keyway that is, but pretty cool. And sticks a little bit. The cylinder was cast, and there was a lot of marks on it, but you know, this really is for instructional purposes only. It's all cast. And then it had this piece on the top with paper tape, but it was so old that it was all cracked off. So it came with that. It also came with this, I'm not really sure what this is. This is a Schlage. I think this is an SC6. Yeah, it's on here, an SC6 wafer keyway. I'm not sure if this is for training purposes or what, if this is some kind of like cutaway, or I'm not really sure, but I'm going to try to get a good shot in there. Okay, so there it is. It came with a blank, and you can kind of see the wafers go up and down, and it has this tailpiece on it with a spring. So I'm not really sure what this piece is. Pretty cool though. It looks kind of old. And then the rest was basically just a bunch of junk. This is a Falcon 5-pin core, a little metal piece, some of these old safe deposit type blanks. This is IN8 key blank. I'm not sure what that is. And these old keys in some kind of leather pouch thing. Not sure what this is. Kind of goes in there and then snaps. Never seen anything like that before. This is for sticking in the core to push out the pin stacks, I'm thinking. I'm not sure what this piece of metal is. I'm not sure what this is for. Miscellaneous pins. I'm not sure what these clips are. And this piece, which I guess you could put a core in there when you're pinning it up. I'm thinking that's what that's for. It's made out of aluminum, very light. It looks brand new. The finish is really nice. So that was from an eBay purchase, and then I also have this LSDA lock which I acquired from someone, and this has kind of their own restricted keyway. Looks like that, and the key, yeah, pretty well made. Made USA, and I think that says 156. So it was a 5-pin lock. I did put a 6-pin in there, which rides on the very tip. That was that. This was part of the eBay lot, and then this I got on eBay also. This is a pretty cool lock. Okay, so the way this works, this is supposed to attach to a glass door. Yeah, I'm having focusing issues. Okay, so this is supposed to attach to a glass door. I just put some wire in there, and it's a 7-pin dimple type lock. There's 4 pins on the top left and 3 on the top right. It's a flippable key. And I have picked this open. This is actually a really difficult lock to pick. It is full of spool pins. So you get a pretty good full set, and you really have to I'll use a flag and try to knock the pins back and forth and that sort of thing. So I have picked it open and posted it on key picking. So that's it. I'll try to turn this into a quick picking video maybe. This LSDA, this is all standard pins, but you know what? It actually has really good tolerances. So it's not the easiest lock to pick. And I'm not that good with standard pins, especially in a lock like this, because it's very easy to overset pins. Okay. I'll just see what I'm going to use here. Kind of a big opening at the top of the keyway. I'll pick it to the left. I'm just going to use a standard gem, I think. If I can, if I have to use something thinner, I will. I'll switch over. Yeah, I might have to switch to a different pick. Alright. Try the 18 thousandths purple gem. Alright. Kind of working off like a little ledge here. I think it's pin 1 is the blinder. I don't remember. I picked this a couple days ago when I got it. And just once, and I kind of moved on. I have a lot of other things. Yeah, it feels like pin 1. It's kind of hard to get at him like this. Oh. Right. Let's see. Try going the other way. I barely have enough room actually to work from the bottom. But I get kind of caught up in the warding, so I think I'm going to try to pick from the side. Oh, that was a good click. Oh, there we go. And here it is. I'll take it apart just to dump everything out. I'm going to replace some of the key pins anyways with, or some of the drivers with maybe some serrated pins or something to make it a little more difficult. Although it is pretty difficult the way it is now. Well, for me. Yeah, that one was pretty tight. Alright. So standard drivers, the silver metallic spring is one that I put in the last chamber, and these are all regular drivers and regular key pins, and it's actually a really nice fit inside this core. Not a lot of wiggle room, so pretty good tolerances for kind of an inexpensive cylinder there. Alright, thanks again, Jeff Moss. Thanks for watching, and happy picking.